Hello and welcome to the channel. So Powerpuff Girls live action series is in development at the CW. Now, I'm going to say something which is hardly surprising to a lot of people. I think this is terrible. Most people will jump at that and go, oh, it's because you hate women and blah, 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 blah. No, it's actually because they're choosing to do it as they're 20-somethings who resent losing their childhood to being superheroes. What? That's not what you remember the Powerpuff Girls to be, surely. Is it? Is that what the Powerpuff Girls were? No. It just sounds sad. Doesn't sound fun, does it? I remember the Powerpuff Girls were quite fun. Because it was this and it was Dexter's Lab, right? I remember those two shows, they bounced off one another quite well. And then there was a Grim Reaper one as well. And they were dark, but they were fun. And they worked. It was fun. Yeah, like I said, it just worked. But the Powerpuff Girls, bearing in mind, it's at the CW as well. And I mean, they don't have a fantastic track record, do they? So, the report, well, this report's over on Variety, right? And it says the Powerpuff Girls could fly again. Variety has learned that a live-action version of the classic Cartoon Network series is in development at the CW. In the updated version, right, for starters, I don't think anyone wants a live-action Powerpuff Girls. And no one wants a live-action Powerpuff Tweens, or whatever they're called, 20-somethings. Who wants that? In the updated version, the titular superheroes are now disillusioned 20-somethings who resent having lost their childhood to crime fighting. Will they agree to reunite now that the world needs them more than ever? So they're just going to be hating themselves, hating their life, hating their father, you know, the scientist. It doesn't sound fun in any way. Now, it doesn't have to be fun, but if you're going to be doing a live-action Powerpuff Girls, it has to be, you'd think, like the Powerpuff Girls. Was anyone a fan of the Powerpuff Girls that wants this? Let me know. Now, the project hails from writers and executive producer Heather Regnier and Diablo Cody, and Greg Berlanti, Sarah Schechter, and David Madden will executive produce via Berlanti Productions. Warner Brothers Television will produce. Same people who do Batwoman. So not exactly a good track record, is it? Let's be honest. Now, the original Powerpuff Girls was created by Craig McCracken. What a great name. In that series, Professor Utonium accidentally created the elementary school-aged super team of Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup by combining sugar, spice, and everything nice with mysterious chemical eggs. The show ran for 6 seasons and 78 episodes between 1998 and 2005. The Powerpuff Girls movie was released in 2002, while a rebooted animated series began airing on Cartoon Network in 2016. Now, should the show go to series, it would check multiple boxes for the CW. Again, when we're checking boxes, that sounds worrying, doesn't it? The network and Berlanti have built up a large swathe of superhero programming via the DC universe, while also placing an emphasis on representation for people of colour and women on screen. But isn't that funny? We keep banging on about diversity and things like that, but we had the Powerpuff Girls back in 1998 and it was loved and people loved it. And now you're bringing it back going, wah, diversity, women. And it's like, yeah, but we had it already. People loved it. And this is where the argument of, female hatred and things like that just completely falls apart. Because people loved the Powerpuff Girls. It was fun. But anyway, of course, representation for people of colour and women on screen. The CW has also found great success in programming more adult-themed reboots of beloved IP, such as what they did with Archie comics franchise and Riverdale, another Berlanti production. Regnier is currently under an overall deal with Warner Brothers Television. Her past credits include the recent Veronica Mars revival, Smile, iZombie, Falling Skies, and Sleepy Hollow. So nothing too crazy. Like, nothing to go, it sounds amazing. She's rep by UTA and Hanson Jacobson. Cody is best known for writing the critically acclaimed comedy feature Juno. I mean, yeah, fine, but again, what do you want that tone in the Powerpuff Girls? That's what you need to ask yourself. Really? I don't. So anyway, she won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay in 2008. Her other films include Jennifer's Body and Young Adult. She also co-created the Amazon comedy series One Mississippi alongside Tig Notaro and Showtime's United States of Tara, starring Toni Collette. Now, again, it's not to disparage the previous work or say that anything's wrong with them, but it's Powerpuff Girls. And also, what's wrong with just having a bit of... like, I've long said this. In 2020, and it was in 2019 and 2018 as well, and even 2017, we've lost the ability to just enjoy earnest approach to things. Like, if I look at the CW shows, right? If I look at the CW shows, it's all the same crap. Right? Look at this. I can move my face out of the way. Batwoman, Black Lightning, Charmed... was even more, actually. Sorry if I scroll back up a bit. Like, The Flash is kind of hopeful, I think. That's fairly alright. Arrow's dour. Supernatural's kind of dour. Supergirl is kind of dour. DC's Legend of Tomorrow, I've heard, is alright. Batwoman, we all know, is garbage. The 100, don't know about. Charmed. Roswell, no idea. But there's not a lot that's good and earnest, is there? Especially with their specific, like, superhero-esque ones. It all looks a bit poo. And that's a shame. So look, at the end of the day, I genuinely think this is bad news. I can't possibly begin to, like, find the logical jump that they made from Powerpuff Girls, hit cartoon series, people loved it, to disillusioned 20-somethings who resent having lost their childhood to crime fighting. It just sounds terrible. And also, like, are they gonna... You know, they say it here, right? Obviously, remember, it's Powerpuff Girls. They say here it would check multiple boxes whilst also placing emphasis on representation of people of colour and women on screen. Are you just going to, like, swap some colours out there for some bizarre reason? Like, you know, where's the stepping stone? Where are they going to stop? Because the logical leap from cartoons to 20-something that hate the fact that they were crime fighters is a weird leap to make anyway. So I can imagine this to be... It's not going to be Powerpuff Girls, is it? But I'll keep you up to date on it. I will do reviews of it if it ever gets made. But there was a lot of public outcry of this on Twitter. A lot of people were like, no one wants this. Literally no one. So I'll hand it on over to you. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. I think this is going to be absolute trash. And, you know, a lot of people will go, you're negative. And it's like, well, yeah. But it's the CW. And the comments on this as well, not positive. This is going to be a train wreck. This is by far the best thing 2020 has offered, apparently. One question, are the rowdy rough boys going to be in it? If they're not portrayed as noseless mutants with bug eyes and fingerless hands like they were in the cartoons, I'm not watching. Funny. I haven't seen the show yet, but from what I've read, it sounds bad and is definitely starting off to be a disservice to the original show's fans. But I guess they're aiming for a new audience, so I'll just skip this one. No one is forcing you to watch it, so stop complaining about it. Everyone is entitled to opinion. Yeah, such bad news. Stop ruining our childhood. This is going to be a train wreck. Try growing up, then it won't matter. But people can still enjoy what they once enjoyed, right? 2020 strikes again with a pandemic, anarchy, violence, endless fires, smoke in the air, and now this horrible piece of crap. Just say no to this. Live action, the Powerpuff Girls will be the new Jump the Shark. Yeah. If Craig McCracken is involved in the project, I'll have some trust for this. But he's not, though. That's the thing. The original creator's not involved. It just sounds bad. Anyway, love to hear your thoughts. Let me know down below. If you do like it, tell me why. If you like the sound of this, tell me why. Because I don't think this is anything like the original. But anyway, I've been Mr. H. Take care.